Don't skip this video, because what happened at the funeral of young actor Jin Ze truly broke the hearts of many. Tears broke out amidst the atmosphere of deep sorrow. Zhao Jinmai could no longer hold back her tears, while Weilong was seen trying to calm the sorrowful atmosphere. Jin Ze's sudden passing at such a young age left a deep hole in his family, friends, fellow artists, and millions of fans. But what makes the public even more devastated is that there is still no official explanation regarding the cause of his death. What really happened? And what kind of sorrow surrounds this talented young actor's final farewell? Read on for the full story. The Chinese entertainment world is currently shrouded in darkness. The sudden, sad news has left many struggling to believe. Jin Ze, a young actor known for his talent and charisma, reportedly passed away at the age of 33. There were no visible signs beforehand. There was no warning to prepare fans for this devastating reality. The news first spread quickly on social media and immediately sparked a wave of grief. Thousands of comments flooded various digital platforms. Many fans expressed shock, with some even stating they had only recently seen posts or activities related to Jin Ze. This made the news even more difficult to accept. Within hours, Jin Ze's name became one of the most talked about topics. Fellow artists began offering condolences. Memorable photos with the actor began to emerge. Each post seemed to prove that Jin Ze was not only a talented actor, but also a figure who had left a lasting impression on many. When the day of the funeral arrived, the atmosphere was immediately palpable from the morning. Wreaths lined the memorial area. The dominant white color created a serene and touching scene. Mourners came one after another to pay their final respects to a man known for his passion and dedication to his work. Among the mourners in attendance, public attention was drawn to two prominent figures, Zhao Jinmai and Weilong. Their presence drew attention because they were known to have had a close friendship with the deceased. However, it wasn't just their presence that touched the public's hearts, but also their palpable expressions of grief. According to various reports, Zhao Jinmai appeared devastated at the funeral. Tears flowed continuously as he paid his final respects. Several witnesses described the atmosphere as so emotional that many in attendance were overcome with grief. The most touching moment occurred when Zhao Jinmai attempted to compose himself, but was ultimately unable to contain his emotions. The grief he had likely been suppressing seemed to burst out in an instant. The tears reflected the profound loss felt by those who knew Jin Ze personally. During this emotional moment, Weilong was reportedly near Zhao Jinmai, seemingly trying to offer support and reassurance amidst the heavy atmosphere. This simple gesture captured the attention of many, demonstrating the close bond of friendship between them. Words cannot fully express the sense of loss felt that day. Many mourners remained silent. Some bowed their heads. Others wiped away tears. The grief was palpable, filling every corner of the room. Jin Ze's passing was made all the more poignant by his young age. At 33, many believed he still had a long career ahead of him. He still has plenty of opportunities to develop and bring new works to his fans. Throughout his career in the entertainment industry, Jin Ze has been known as a hard worker. He built his name through dedication and consistency. Although he's not always in the spotlight, his presence consistently adds color to every project he takes on. Many colleagues described him as a friendly and humble person. They recalled how Jin Ze always strove to create a comfortable atmosphere on set. His warm smile is now only a memory, preserved in photos and the memories of those closest to him. Meanwhile, fans from various countries continue to send messages of condolence. Some have created special tribute videos. Others have shared clips of their favorite scenes as a final tribute to the actor who gave them so many beautiful memories. Amidst the ongoing wave of grief, one question remains unanswered. What exactly caused Jin Ze's death? To date, neither the family nor any related parties have issued an official statement on the matter. This situation has given rise to much speculation online. However, many have reminded the public to respect the privacy of the grieving family. At a time like this, the primary focus should not be on speculation, but rather on honoring the life and legacy left behind by the actor. The sudden loss of someone always leaves a unique wound. There is no opportunity to truly prepare. There is no time to say goodbye. All that remains are memories, stories, and a sense of longing that will live on in the hearts of those left behind. For Zhao Jinmai, Song Weilong, and their friends, the funeral was perhaps one of the most difficult days of their lives. It was a day when they had to accept the fact that a friend who had been a constant presence around them was now gone forever. But beneath the profound sadness, one thing remained: the mark Jin Ze left behind during his life. Every work, every role, every smile, and every act of kindness he gave will forever be remembered by many. Now, the Chinese entertainment world must bid farewell to one of its young talents, a figure who passed away too soon, leaving behind millions of grieving hearts. And as tears broke out at the funeral, as his friends struggled to stay strong amidst the loss, everyone realized one thing: Jin Ze may be gone, but his memory will live on. Farewell, Jin Ze. May you rest in peace, and may your family and loved ones be given the strength to get through this difficult time. As the funeral wore on, the atmosphere gradually grew quieter, as if the world itself were holding its breath. There was no longer any meaningful conversation, only the occasional sob that came from a corner of the room. Everyone seemed lost in their own thoughts, recalling their final moments with Jin Ze. Several fellow artists in attendance stood for a long time near a photo of the deceased. They didn't speak much, simply staring silently as if trying to come to terms with a reality that still felt unreal. Every glance at the photo brought back memories that were hard to shake. Outside the funeral, fans continued to arrive, though not all of them could fit into the main area. They brought flowers, letters, and handwritten messages, which they left around the entrance. The atmosphere outside was no less emotional, as the same sense of loss was felt by those who only knew him through the screen. Social media was once again filled with posts reminiscing about Jin Ze's career. Drama clips, old interviews, and behind-the-scenes moments went viral. Many felt as if they were rewatching the life of someone whose story had now come to an end far too soon. Among all these memories, one thing that was most often mentioned was Jin Ze's sincerity in each of his roles. He wasn't just an actor performing in front of the camera, but someone who truly put his heart into bringing each character to life. That's what left many feeling a deep sense of loss. Toward the end of the ceremony, the atmosphere turned quieter again. Some began to leave with heavy steps, while others lingered for a moment, as if not yet ready to truly say goodbye. That moment served as a stark reminder that goodbyes are never truly easy, especially for someone so meaningful. As everything slowly ends, all that remains is silence and memories. Jin Ze's name will live on in the memories of many, not only as a talented actor, but also as a figure who enriched their lives. And amidst the ongoing grief, one thing is certain: love and memories never truly fade, even after the physical death. In their hearts, Jin Ze's name will linger longer than the moment of separation itself. Memories of him will not simply fade away, but will live on in every story he left behind. And even though his body is gone, his imprint remains eternal in the memories of many. That moment of farewell ultimately served as a reminder that life always unfolds in unpredictable ways. No one is truly prepared for loss, yet everyone is forced to accept reality when the time comes. In that silence, only prayers remain as a final form of love that can be offered. And as the cemetery gates slowly closed, the world returned to normal, but not for those present there that day. For them, that day will always be the day they learned the deepest meaning of loss. Jin Ze may be gone, but his story will live on, embedded in hearts that will never forget him.